What's going on? You love the people. It's your boy Roliver Queen. Hope you guys are doing well. Hope you guys are doing good. I apologize once again. Listen, it's a little hectic over here on my end. I know it's been 2 weeks. I'm going to try my best to cut down the wait time for new content, but it is what it is. But I'm back. We got a lot of content to cover. So let's jump right in. So we finally got some information on what DC is going to look like at the end of 2024 going into 2025. I'm going to do my best not to regurgitate the same things that Scott Snyder and Joshua Williamson said in their video, so I'm just going to give you my basic thoughts. In October, we are going into DC All In, and this is going to be spinning out of Absolute Power. Looks like in Absolute Power, Darkseid's going to realize some shit's missing, and that's going to lead him into a collision with this new Justice League, and that's going to open the door to the Absolute Universe. Now, let me just backtrack a little bit. The Justice League is back. Praise God, praise Allah, praise Lex Luthor, praise Perpetua, praise everybody. I know I have a video talking about how the League has just been all over the place. DC has never really had a plan for them. It looks like now, finally, DC has a plan. So this team right here, I like it. Obviously, you're going to have the Trinity. We got Martian Manhunter and the Flash in the back, but we got Starfire, we got Booster Gold, we got Green Lantern, John Stewart, and we got Zatanna. So to me, this seems very diverse. I know people have been, pissing and moaning about, we want a diverse Justice League. Listen, you weren't going to get rid of the Trinity. There's no Justice League without the fucking Trinity. So just get that out the way. But I think everybody else, I think that's pretty diverse. I think everybody here has been on the League before, and who knows? Maybe this team will rotate. It'll be the Trinity, but when the situation calls for it, we might get a Black Lightning in the mix. I don't know, maybe a Blue Beetle or whoever else. So who knows? I'm just speculating, but I like what we see so far. And we don't know who the new writer is, so I can only hope that this is a writer that's strong, and this is a writer that's really going to keep this book pushing with something consistent story-wise for the next 2 to 3 years. I like that Darkseid is back in the mix. They did my boy dirty in Dark Crisis. He shouldn't be no lackey. He should always be a head nigga in charge. So something with his beams, and then boom, we get this new Absolute Universe. And with that comes a slew of launch titles. We have Absolute Batman, which is going to be written by Scott Snyder and Nick Dragotta. Now, I know people are excited about this new Batman design. I'm not feeling it. Homie looks way too big, way too bulky, but who knows? Maybe over time this shit will grow on me, but right now I'm not feeling it. If I'm checking this out, it's just off the strength of Scott Snyder. We could have cooked some more in the kitchen when it came to this design. Next up, you have Absolute Wonder Woman by Kelly Thompson, and the artist is Hayden Sherman. Don't know who Hayden Sherman is, but I damn sure know who Kelly Thompson is. If you're not reading Birds of Prey, shame on you. That's one of the best books at DC right now. Next up, we have Absolute Superman, which is going to be written by Jason Aaron and Rafa Sandoval. Now, I know who both are. I like Aaron a little bit on Avengers, and then that went into weird areas. I thought his Action Comics stint was decent. So his Superman wasn't bad. I just thought the story was a little mid. But I'm here to see where this goes. And yeah, I'll be checking out all 3 books. But these are some pretty strong creative teams. This is a good, strong launch to the Absolute line. Now, apparently there's going to be some more stuff that's announced at San Diego Comic-Con, and I'll do my best to cover that. Apparently there's an Absolute Green Lantern. There's some leaks that's been thrown around here, but I don't want to spend too much time talking about leaks, especially if they're not confirmed. We'll cover that stuff later on down the line. Moving on, we have some major changes to some of the ongoing books. Now, some of the books are going to be staying the same, like Batman. Chip Zdarsky and Jorge Jimenez, they're still going to stay on the book. I personally am not going to be checking that Batman run out. I've been burned one too many times. We spoke about it on the channel plenty. Zdarsky on Batman, he's missing me. Detective Comics, Tom Taylor is going to be on it following Ram V. Now, I know I have my issues with Tom Taylor, but I think Tom Taylor is a notable writer. And who knows, Mariko Tamaki did a thing, Ram V did a thing. I can only hope that Tom Taylor continues that good work. I'm already subscribed to Detective Comics, so I'm going to give at least the first arc a proper and fair run. So we'll see. Action Comics. This is probably, you know, the change that I'm more excited for. We have Mark Waid and Mariko Tamaki that's going to be telling a Superwoman slash Supergirl story. You guys know how I feel about Mariko Tamaki. I think Mariko Tamaki is one of the best writers out right now. Her with Mark Waid, that's just a match made in heaven. So these two together, I know they're going to be cooking, and I'm sure that's going to lead to a new Supergirl slash Superwoman book, which the streets have been asking for a while now. Superman, Joshua Williamson staying on. Looks like Doomsday is going to be in the mix. I know he's been teasing that earlier on in 2023, 2024, so I can't wait to see how that all comes into play. Yeah, I like Williamson on Superman. I have no complaints there. Sucks that we're losing him on Green Arrow, but it is what it is. If that's the book where he can focus on, especially since Superman is going to be the big focal point of the DC universe, I'm not mad at it. Wonder Woman, Tom King, he's staying on the book. I like him on Wonder Woman. I got in trouble with him being on Wonder Woman. Like I said, there's a video about that. But yeah, no complaints over there. Green Arrow, like I said, Joshua Williamson is leaving, and I'll try my best not to talk too much about Green Arrow on this video. I want to save that for when I meet up with Quentin and AJ again. But yeah, Williamson's leaving, but we got Chris Condon who's going to be taking over. I don't know who Chris Condon is, but if Williamson is confident in Chris Condon, then I'm going to be confident. And I think Williamson did a good job of laying the groundwork, bringing the Arrow family back, bringing Oliver Queen back as an important person in the DCU, and we see how everything's playing out with Absolute Power. I think now is a good time for a new writer to come in and continue that good work. I'm excited. I'm here for it. I can't wait to see, how these stories play out. The only downside I will say about all of this is that I wish we didn't get spoiled about Absolute Power to get this. I would have preferred to see the Darkseid stuff play out without us knowing about it. I feel like that would have been a dope reveal, but the fact that we know now, it kind of feels like we have an idea of how Absolute Power will end, well, at least a solid idea of how Absolute Power will end. It is what it is. It all depends on how the execution is. Who knows? There may be more surprises in Absolute Power that, we may have yet to see that'll blow my socks off even more. Good to see the league back. I'm excited for, these 3 new books that's coming out in the Absolute line. And, I'm excited for most of the creative changes that we'll see in the main line. But let me know what you guys think down below. Are you excited? Are you not excited? What are you more looking forward to? And, what could you give a shit less about? But yeah, I missed you all. I'm going to be hitting you guys with content like crazy this week. Be on the lookout. Feels good to be back. Much love, much peace. It's your boy Roliver Queen. I'm out.